bones now with a couple days on that game.
Yeah, I felt like we played a pretty strong overall game, but just couldn't finish there at the end. So being able to go back and look at those plays that ultimately ended in a losing result, but being able to build on those good plays and clean up those bad plays. So yeah.
On your tackle for loss on the reverse, what did you kind of see there? It looked like you almost were blitzing.
Yeah, Coach Howe did a great job putting me in a great blitz there and came scot-free right through there and saw the color flash and just made a play on the ball.
Getting kind of thrown into the fire at Oregon and then making your first start, just what has the past 2 weeks kind of been like for you?
Yeah, it's been kind of crazy getting thrown into the fire a little bit, but my coaches and teammates, and especially Neil's been doing a really good job helping me get prepared and just keeping me confident every week.
Yeah, Vegan said, it took you time to kind of see it, kind of make strides at linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
So what has this year been like as a whole as you take a step up in the game?
Yeah, it definitely was a lot of work switching from quarterback to linebacker, but my coaches and teammates have been really positive with me, and this year's been great so far, but just looking to get better every single week.
Any benefits that you can take from playing quarterback in high school to maybe switching to linebacker?
Yeah, for sure. Being able to recognize the situation and know where the quarterback and the offense is trying to attack us is definitely a benefit that I can see.
And how much did experience last year, right? Special teams,
Yeah.
reserve, I guess how much did that help for these first 2 games?
Yeah, for sure. Being able to get a lot of experience last year on special teams was big. Being able to figure out your mindset that you need for every game, and just being confident to be able to come out here and play was huge last year. Being able to play this year.
His post-game presser on Saturday, Coach called you a seasoned vet now 2 weeks into the season. How quickly have you grown up, and what are some steps that you've taken over this young season to help you grow so quickly?
I wouldn't quite say I'm a seasoned vet yet, but yeah, this season's been kind of crazy getting thrown into the fire. But I felt like we've done a good job getting prepared every week and just going out and trying to make our best play every play, whether it's a good play or a bad play.
How has it been working alongside Coach Owens? What's it been like kind of as a mentor?
Yeah, Coach Owens has been great. He's always going to want the best from you, but he's always going to be straight up honest with you when you're not doing something that he likes. So he's been great, and I just love him.
What do you think was key to the success this defensively, especially up front in the game with that?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like our D line played really well. They were getting taken off double teams for us, being really physical. So I think our physicality was definitely a benefit for us that game.
And the forced fumble, what did you kind of see there? How were you able to get?
Yeah, I watched a couple plays of film on them running that, so I kind of knew it was coming, and I saw that play and just tried to go put my nose on the football, and it came out.
What's the biggest learning curve for you then, switching from quarterback to linebacker?
Yeah, definitely all the fundamentals of playing defense. Not playing any defense in high school was kind of a shocker to me, but coming here, my coaches have just been a great job getting me ready every single year.
Was there ever a moment where you kind of felt comfortable in the new position, or I guess what was that transition?
Yeah, I'd say this last spring ball is definitely where I started to feel a lot more comfortable, and then this fall camp, the plays just started to come to me, and the game started to slow down a lot.
You guys had probably the hardest start in college football
Yeah.
you could have. Just what are the positives you've taken away from
Yeah.
these past 2 weeks?
For sure, playing Oregon and South Dakota State's been a lot of good for us. Honestly, being able to play those two non-conference games. I mean, they still matter a lot, but especially the South Dakota State game, there's a playoff atmosphere. So being able to learn from that, and we'll see them again at some point. So being able to take the plays that we made in that game and being able to build off them when we do see them again.
Yeah, turning the page and not letting a loss like that linger. How do you guys do it and get right for this week?
Yeah, we're just going to focus on ourselves this week, not focus on who we're playing, just trying to get ourselves better every single week. So I think that's our game plan this week.
You mentioned Neil earlier, but I guess Bryce as well. How have those two kind of helped you along?
Yeah, for sure. Those two guys are my best friends on and off the field. So being able to just play for one another and have each other's back has probably been the biggest thing.
And then Ryan over there getting a scholarship.
Yeah.
How cool was that?
Yeah, fellow Great Falls buddy. It was cool to see him get that. He's worked really hard for that, so super proud of him.
Has that Great Falls connection kind of helped you guys at all in this linebacker room?
Yeah, for sure. Me and him can relate back to a lot of stuff, and yeah, it's been great getting to know him. In high school, we were kind of rivals, didn't like each other much, but now we got here, we're super tight friends.
What's it most about Oregon and just having to go up against their offense and just the game in general?
Yeah, they were really fast. That's what I would describe them as. If you weren't prepared and we're weren't expecting what they were throwing at you, you were going to be behind the curve a little bit. So just their physicality and how fast they were getting places was what stood out the most.
Like, were you the one on the tackle when Sadiq hurdled?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, how does that feel when you see a guy on your team get hurdled and you're able to kind of immediately stop it?
Yeah, we saw a couple plays of him doing that in film, but we weren't really scared of it. But just being able to get to the ball and run to the ball, and one of my teammates goes to try to make the play, but he didn't make it, so I'm just there to clean it up.
The hurdle of us cool.
Yeah,
There.
exactly.
How do you balance like tempering the loss of like these are two really good teams, but not getting complacent and being like it's all right, we're going to play easier competition now going forward?
Yeah, I think it's obviously something we weren't expecting, but being able to watch back on the film and just see what we did bad and just try to focus on that and clean it up has been something. And just focus on ourselves, not who we played, trying to get our team better and our defense better.
What was this atmosphere like, especially after that special teams touchdown?
Yeah.
I think it was the loudest I've ever heard it.
Yeah.
Just playing in front of this crowd.
Yeah, the Gold Rush crowd was insane. They are, especially on defense, we were feeding off that energy. They were jumping off sides, so it was great to play in front of the crowd.
There were several guys in Gold Rush, you, Dane, Brian as well, just kind of stepping in, right for injured guys. I guess, what does that kind of say about the depth of this team? You guys are able to kind of reload like that.
Yeah, I'd say, especially us three, we've been just prepared the last couple of years when knowing we're going to get our shot at some point. So just being prepared, and when our number's called, just going out there and execute.